Hi everyone, so this is Mama of Redhead. I just realized that Michael's been 3 for about a month now, and I never did an update. So I'm going to do that. So he turned 3 on July 4th. I don't know what my last update, I don't remember what my last update included, so we're gonna go for a while back. At the end of March, he had tubes put in his ears and his adenoids removed because he had, in December it was determined that he had water behind his ear drum and that he needed tubes. And then when we went for a consultation in January, he decided to remove the adenoids as well because Michael had basically had a runny nose for almost a year and a half. So at that point he decided to remove those to hopefully eliminate the runny nose as well. So surgery went well, and yeah, he ended up on morphine for 3 days, which turned him into, how do I put this nicely, evil devil child. He got very violent, which was very weird. He actually got violent on the morphine. So as soon as the doctor said we didn't have to take it anymore, we were done. He was back on his Advil and he was fine again. So that was good. I'm glad that was just the morphine. So I now know in the future to not give him morphine because that was just ridiculous. Like, we went grocery shopping, and usually when we go grocery shopping, he is so good. But I mean, he was hitting me, he was kicking me, he was screaming, and it was the morphine. Like, the pharmacist said, you know, if he gets drowsy, reduce the dose. He never got drowsy. I mean, within, what was it? It took about an hour to get home from the hospital, and he slept the whole way home. He got home, he kind of laid on the couch for about half an hour, and then he was right back to doing somersaults. So, you know, it was definitely the morphine, which, you know, is not very nice. So since then, his vocabulary has taken off. He doesn't pronounce things very well still, but we're still into forward sentences now, since, you know, the end of March. Like, that's huge difference. Like, I mean, my mom still asks me all the time, you know, what did he say? What was that? I don't understand. But, you know, he uses his words now. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you ask him if he wants an apple and he'll just say else. Because he doesn't understand, you know, I want something else. So he'll just say else. And, you know, that's really good coming from, you know, barely talking before the end of March. Like, it's huge. So we still have a couple issues when it comes to, you know, speaking, where he's not pronouncing his words properly, or he's tried to use more words. Sorry. All of a sudden I just got really plugged up. There we go. And, you know, he'll still try to use some words that I don't understand, and I just have to say, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Can you try something else? And most of the time, he'll just wander off. Truthfully, he'll just wander off. But that is huge. A huge difference. Just in a couple months. So I'm quite pleased with that. And we have a recheck for that coming up in October. I believe it's closer to the end of October. Because the tubes are supposed to fall out anywhere between 6 and 18 months. And yeah, so they're going to keep an eye on them. If they don't fall out, on the other hand, within that time frame, it's back in for more surgery and no morphine. It's later than I think. That's okay. So yeah, and what else do we have going on? We're still having a couple issues with the dog where he he just doesn't quite get the fact that he's growling means back off. So, you know, there's been a couple close calls, but nothing like he snaps but doesn't get him. That kind of thing. Like, I mean, my dog is very gentle for what Michael does. It puts him through. Like, if Michael gets mad at him because he won't move, because, you know, Michael's wanting to sit where he's sitting, he starts pushing or kicking or whatever. So for, you know, what Michael does to the dog is very gentle. And he does give him lots of warning. So, and potty training we started 2 weeks after his surgery. And it's going okay. He went almost all last week without an accident, and then all of a sudden, you know, yesterday he has like four or five, yeah. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what to do. And I say, okay, let's go try and use the potty. Let's try to not have an accident. And, you know, he'll fight me. And then 5 minutes later he has an accident. Like, it's crazy. And I don't know what to do. And, I mean, I've been trying just about everything. So I think I need to talk to somebody and get this all figured out and stuff. And let's see what else. He got a tricycle for his birthday, that he's trying to use. He'll use the pedals, but he gets frustrated because he doesn't go fast enough when he's using the pedals, because he doesn't have the momentum yet. So he uses it kind of like a scooter, which is fine, but he goes wicked fast when he's doing that. So I think that's what discourages him from using the pedals, is that, you know, he can go faster going the other way. Let's see what else. We got him a big boy bed, or I got him a big boy bed in April, and he loves it. And he got to pick out his own sheets, and he picked out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, you know, I don't mind one bit. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a whole other video of me ranting about noses. But yeah. Let's see. He still loves all the same TV shows. We recently discovered The Backyardigans, and honestly, that is the only show that he tries to sing along with, and it's so cute. Like, he sings and he dances, and, I mean, he's not singing real words, but he sings and he dances, and he has so much fun with it, and that makes me very, very happy. What else is coming? He will have another assessment with his speech therapist, his occupational therapist, and his resource teacher, probably in October, because they did one just at the beginning of mid-March, just before his surgery, and they still had quite a few concerns. So they're going to reevaluate in October, and then so that I have all the updated information when we go to the pediatrician in November, because we have an appointment in November that was booked months ago, to possibly have him. There's some weird noises going on out there today. To possibly have him tested for autism. But now, since he's gotten the tubes put in, a lot of those red flags have disappeared, which is kind of nice. But we're still going to talk to the pediatrician. We're still going to have him re-evaluated by his team of experts and see what they say. Because, you know, I am no expert. They are. I don't see many of the red flags anymore, but that doesn't mean that there aren't other ones there. So we're going to get him reevaluated. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. And I guess I should have written something down, but hey, whatever. So that's about it. And if I think of anything else, I'll throw it maybe in a weekend review video, or, you know, something, another update later on. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.